Hello, Cougars. This is Mrs. Belatesh, and I'm in the garden enjoying all of the plants here. And so we're going to learn a little bit more about some plants. And the plant that we're going to learn about is wheat. The story of wheat. People use plants in many ways. They make clothing, furniture, and houses from plants. They also use plants for food. Wheat is an important food plant. For thousands of years, people have used wheat to make flour. Flour is used in cooking and baking. The story begins when farmers sow wheat seeds in big fields. When I plant in the garden, I'm also sowing in the garden. Sow is another word for plant. And it's not spelled S-O, it's spelled S-O-W. Before long, the seeds sprout. At first, the wheat looks like grass that you might see in a lawn. The plants grow bigger and bigger, and then on top of each wheat plant, new seeds grow. The seeds, called grain, ripen in the sun. So here is when it looks like grass, and then it gets taller and taller. And do you see the seeds at the top? Yeah. The wheat plants die and turn a golden yellow. Now the wheat grain is ready to harvest or pick. The farmer drives a big combine over the field of wheat. The combine cuts the wheat. The combine separates the grain from the rest of the plant too. Boys and girls, I grew up on a farm in Iowa, and we had a combine that did corn, not wheat. We didn't grow wheat, we only grew corn. The grain is then put into large silos. It is kept there until it is sent to a mill for grinding. But farmers don't send all of their grain to the mill. What do you think they do with some of it? Do you remember? Another name for grain is a seed. So don't you think they plant some of it? Here are these big silos. Wow, they're really big. And this is a huge pile of wheat seeds or wheat grain. At the mill, the grain is ground into flour. The flour is put into sacks and packages of different sizes. These are sent to bakeries and grocery stores. Flour is used in bakeries and in your home. It can be mixed with water and other things. The mixture might be baked in an oven or cooked on a stove. When it's finished, there's always something good to eat. Bread, pasta, and tortillas can be made from flour. It looks like they're making some tortillas right there. I made some homemade bread the other day, and I used flour, which came from wheat. I have some wheat seeds. Let's go take a look at them. So, boys and girls, these are wheat seeds, and just so you can see, they're pretty small. There's my finger pointing to these. So these seeds are pretty small. They're kind of got this very interesting little fold, that line down the center. And I'm going to take some of them and I'm going to put them in a bowl that has a cotton ball, some cotton balls at the bottom, so that everything is going to stay moist. And I'm just going to drop some seeds on top of the cotton balls so that we can watch them sprout. So right now I've got some seeds with a little bit of water, and we're going to watch them start to grow. Okay, so boys and girls, I let those seeds, those wheat seeds, sit in some water on that cotton ball for about 4 days. And I wanted to show you how the seeds have started to grow. So some of them did not germinate. Look, this one, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. But some of them are just starting to grow. You see, this one has a little bit. It looks like the root is starting to come out. The root is starting to come out. Here's again, just starting to come out. And some of them have grown a lot. A lot of the root has come out. And here, this one shows that there's a little stem coming out as well. So here's the root coming out, and there's the stem. These are the roots. So this one has 3 roots coming out, and there's the stem. There's the roots, and there's the stem. So they're not all the same. Some of them have not woken up. They have not germinated. Some of them are just starting to germinate. And some of them have germinated and are really starting to grow. This is called a variation. Things are not all the same. There is a variation. Okay, now I'm going to take some of these wheat seeds and I'm going to plant them in some soil. Some of them I'm going to leave in the cotton ball so we can continue to watch them grow. And some of them I'm going to put in the soil. All right, wheat. We make it. We take wheat and we grind it and turn it into flour. And then we can eat it in pasta and bread. But it starts out as a seed. All right, so I let those wheat seeds continue to grow, and look how long the stems are. Very, very long. And then I took out a few of the little seeds that have germinated and grown, and I'm taking a look. There are the roots. This is the stem. Now, boys and girls, one of the cool things about like grass and wheat is that the stem and the leaf kind of become the same thing. So I've got the roots, stem, leaves, and they will keep growing and growing, and they'll get taller and taller until they become like as tall as you are. And then the plants will die, and at the top will be a little seed. And I could plant that seed again, and it will go around and around and around. It's called a life cycle. All right. Wheat. So cool.